Shaunson. And his little PS1 spinny wheelie deal that he has. But in the meantime, what is this? It looked like some sort of musical gimmick. Violin Paradise. Alright. They're all getting played, so is that like a MIDI violin? And why the llamas? So many questions. Nope, we are definitely pointing. What do you have options wise? Yeah, I mean, what was you expecting? Fucking V-Sync in here. I feel like training might be required. The blue, press C on the nunchuck, or A when the nunchuck is not available. I do have a nunchuck somewhere, but I don't know where it is. Give me 1 second. I know I've got a nunchuck somewhere. Everyone should have a nunchuck lying around the house somewhere. It's just common practice. I think it still works. I haven't used it really. Alright, for blue, press C on the nunchuck. Is this just going to be like a kind of... Oh, I see. So I have to press C and then actually like wave the Wiimote up and down. Follow lesson 1 to change the note's color to red. Press Z on the nunchuck or B on the Wii. Okay. C and Z play green. I can't quite work out if I need to like be holding up to make the bow go up or... Not quite sure yet. I haven't quite got my vibes on this one. But I also don't remember. I think blue is C. Oh, I get it. Alright, it's like inverse. It's inverted Y controls. Wave the Wii remote to keep it in the central safe zone, then hit the notes as they fall. What? Alright, sure. I don't really feel like I contributed much to that, but cool. Game credits appear. Oh, I got the game credits! In fairness, game credits are quite crucial and every game should have them, and shame on you developers that don't include the people that make your games. I'm curious, how many people were involved in the making of this game? Wow, look at this. This is like a full-on... a full-on thing. And it's like a little bit more happening than that. Let's play some Violin, whatever the name of this game is. Violin Paradise, there we go. Melody from Space. The Violin Paradise. Follow up to Gangster's Paradise, obviously. Viva Viva. Music Fairies. Rocking the Strings. Do we have Reeling Back in the Ears? Story in the Music. Solo Show. Joyful Music Park. Actually, yeah, that one. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll tell you what, there's more going on here than I first considered. I guess 4 people can play. Alright. That was one of the worst things I've ever done. I'm not particularly proud of myself for being involved in any capacity with this fucking thing. God, that was the why look, I am a proponent of inverted Y controls. Like that is how I like to that's how I like to control my camera in third-person action games. But why in God's name does it use that as the configuration or control scheme for this? Like, if I go up, I'm just expecting the violin to go up, but it doesn't. And that is a bit stupid. But I did get a new song. I don't know why, because I feel like I missed half the notes in that last song. Oh. Now, I guess the question is this just purely the environment, and then the songs... Oh no, there are different songs. Oh, Wagner? Oh man. Well, now I have to go through all of these and see what we got. Not happening. I thought for a second that was a Kiss song. And I was going to be questioning how. Now, I saw Four Springs live. I went to Italy a couple of years ago with my partner. And we were in Venice. And we saw, like, the whole Four Springs. And it was, you know, I'm not exactly someone who has a particular ear for classical music, but god damn if I didn't have a great time watching some Vivaldi perform live, so I can get on board with this. I'm about to ruin it, but I'll give it a go. I also wonder if the mouse movement is just... Okay. I really do not understand what is actually causing the bow to stay up or stay down. Because sometimes I'm holding up and it goes down, and sometimes I hold it down and it goes up or down. I do not understand it at all. Also, there's some weird hitching going on that I don't know if it's specific to the game or my capture card. Like, anyone who ever played Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword will remember that there's a bit with the goddess harp. And, like, over the course of a couple of Zelda games, they had taken, like, the concept of playing a musical instrument and reduced it to, like, the most kind of redundant performance possible, where you were just literally waggling the Wiimote up and down. I think in time, but even then, it might not actually be the case. And you were going from, like... And Matthew Matosis has a really great video about this on... I think it's actually on the Skyward Sword review. And he talks about how... why am I even doing this? Like, whatever. Oh, wait, no, I see there is actually a yellow meter going down, so I should at least try and somewhat play, I guess. But he talks about, like, he thinks that the Nintendo developers, when they were making Ocarina of Time, or as they made, like, refinements to the series, you know, the problem with, like, the Ocarina is that players could make mistakes, and that they could play, like, the songs too fast or too slow, and then it was quite weird when it transitioned into, like, the automation of the song playing. And then, like, with Wind Waker, the problem with that is that the actual, like, process of playing the... Is it a harp, I think? No, it's not a harp. What the fuck does he play in... Oh, no, it's just the stick. The process of doing that is actually quite slow, and then they do some ways to, like, speed that up in the HD remake. But, like, the Goddess Harp version of it is, like, the most redundant approach to it, because you are just waving it with no rhyme or reason, and I don't think you even have to play it in time. And that is basically what this feels like. You can make an argument about which one of these I prefer, this or Skyward Sword, because I think the game is not particularly great. But at least with this, you know, I had no expectations going in, so there's a really long-winded way of saying this gets a bad. This gets a real big dud. And the question you could ask is, like, what do I think is worse, this or My Little Baby? And, like, My Little Baby has a charm to its awfulness, because it's quite haunting and nightmarish, and, you know, there's at least, like, a couple of minutes of just looking at that fucking child, where this, pretty much from the get-go, there's no real redeeming qualities to it. Like, you know, we are very much in the I guess we're actually even like out of the zeitgeist, because the real zeitgeist of rhythm guitar style games, Guitar Hero and that kind of thing, was kind of like between. God, when was the first Guitar Hero? Like 2005 ish or so. Because I remember playing a lot of Guitar Hero, World Tour, and Rock Band when I was at uni. So that was like 2007, 2008. Um, and I feel like even by 2010, 2011, we were. Those things were still happening, but I feel like we'd kind of ventured into the like Rock Band, Beatles, and Metallica pack type things, and they were really like milking that thing for all it was worth. Um, and I definitely wasn't playing anywhere near as much Guitar Hero as I used to. So we're definitely even outside. And I'm trying to think when this would be, because like WiiWare stuff. Well, yeah, maybe it was around that time. I don't know. WiiWare and like the kind of prominence of like those games and when they were coming out escapes me. Like for me, a lot of like the Xbox Live Arcade stuff, WiiWare stuff, I kind of in my mind associate to about 2009 onwards. But like that stuff might probably was happening beforehand, because the Wii was 2006, but I'm not 100% when that sort of stuff was set up and was going. Um, but anyway, this was Violin Paradise, and this is quite terrible. And I do try to go into these things with an open mind as someone who is making a video game, but sometimes you just have to call a spade a spade. And this is quite a bad spade. So I'm sorry. I was about to say Keyword Studios, but that's not what this is. Okay. Um, Definitely got time for another game. These videos and how long these like sessions per game last really depend on the quality of the game, and this is not one I'm going to stick around for particularly long with. So, if you're on the stream still, we're going to do another one. If you're watching the video, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry that you had to endure this. Please like and subscribe. Please go watch the other videos, and yeah, we'll crack on with another one. So, till then.